As you heard from the introduction, that I have been around for a while and have had the opportunity and the privilege and the pleasure of serving in 5 administrations. I thought I would bring that perspective to the topic today, is the issue of pandemic preparedness. And if there's one message that I want to leave with you today, based on my experience, and you'll see that in a moment, is that there is no question that there will be a challenge to the coming administration in the arena of infectious diseases, both chronic infectious diseases in the sense of already ongoing disease, and we have certainly a large burden of that, but also there will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak. There will be a surprise outbreak.
And you're optimistic about the new administration understanding how huge this problem could be?
I think we should all engage in all the new members of that administration, because I think there's a lot that's up in the air, more than is typical.
Governments need to be willing to do things that are out of their historical perspective, or for the most part, it's really a war footing that we need to be on.
It can happen quickly. A Marshall-type plan, don't mean to say that exactly, but a Marshall plan that can go into effect can stimulate change very quickly.
That's why I want the government to put itself on war footing to stop this thing. Get a Manhattan Project going, for heaven's sake. Offer a huge prize to anyone who comes up with a cure. More realistically, we need to flood local community health organizations with the billions of dollars they're going to need to do their jobs. Think the Marshall Plan for community health. We need a Malcolm X approach to this thing, as in by any means necessary.
So at the moment, we want the fund, right? We need the money. So where's the money?
There is global financing. The criteria identified here would be triggers for the Pandemic Emergency Financing Facility, which would disperse a significant amount of money into that international pool on the basis of this trajectory of the epidemic.
The bonds had a high yield rate of nearly 12% and were set to mature in July of this year. But as always, there was a catch. If another major global outbreak occurred, investors would lose all their money. The deal clearly outlines the requirements for triggering such an event, specifically mentioning that if there's an outbreak of coronavirus, payment of bonds would be suspended.
The scenario you will be presented with this morning could easily become one shared reality one day. I fully expect that we will be confronted by a fast-moving, highly lethal pandemic of a respiratory pathogen. I believe the Emergency Committee tomorrow will consider the merits of declaring a global public health emergency.
To unleash the full power of the federal government in this effort today, I am officially declaring a national emergency.
So how did China succeed in containing the virus?
The World Health Organization has praised Beijing's response.
Yes, I think he's doing it very professionally. We're also working with him and helping him as of the last few days, as you know.
Building back better means getting support to the most vulnerable while maintaining our momentum on reaching the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the SDGs. Canada is here to listen and to help. This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset. This is our chance to accelerate our pre-pandemic efforts to reimagine economic systems that actually address global challenges like extreme poverty, inequality, and climate change.